how to start watching anime or how to just get into it. Well, that's a question that we've been hearing since anime has been around, to be quite honest. So if you're somebody like me who's a little bit older and you're trying to get into anime and all you hear is animes for kids, animes for this, well, I'm sure you've heard or gotten suggested to start watching all of these. So where do you start? Well, we're gonna break that down today. We're gonna get a chance to explore different genres and just see where do you fit in. Before we get started, there's probably one question that you're already asking yourself, and that is, who is he? Well, let me introduce myself. I'm King Yalu. Now, the whole point of this YouTube channel is to give a place of comfort for all of the anime community, a nice little hub where you can come in, get news, get updates about what's currently going on in the anime world. We understand the fact that not everybody can watch everything. Well, this is where you're going to get your news of what's popping, what should you watch, what should you skip, and even what should you read. Yes, we're not just going to be talking about anime, we're also going to be touching base on mangas. Oh, thought that was all? We also are going to have some manhwas as well. Therefore, you'll get all the news that you need in one place. Now, let's jump back in to why you're actually here today. How to start watching or get into anime as an adult. We're going to be separating this in 4 parts today. So, part 1. Is anime for kids? No, it's not. I know that if you're one of the few people or one of the many people that is asking yourself or telling yourself, is anime for kids or anime is for kids? Well, let me just tell you right now. It isn't. It really just depends on the watcher. Obviously, just like we have over here, there are going to be some that are going to be tailored for younger audiences. Therefore, yes, you will find some animes that are for children. But on the other aspect, you do have some that are going to be tailored for teens or adults. And these will always be touching deeper topics, while some of them might actually just be down bad dirty. Yes, I said it, down bad dirty. So we do have something we do have something for every single group of people that want to watch. You obviously have your kind-hearted ones or light-hearted ones like Pokemon, Digimon, stuff like that. Those are more tailored for children. Don't get me wrong, they are classics and bangers. But then you're going to have stuff like Attack on Titan, which definitely is not for children. But it just depends. What do you want to watch? Okay, now that we've established that anime isn't just for children, let's jump into part 2, genres. Now, like every other show or big franchise, animes also have genres to them. So we're going to be breaking down each genre, and then later I'll give you a little bit of a blast of the sub-genre that you can also find within these animes. So first and foremost, we have shonen, the great shonen genre. So I know some people hate it and others love it, but the shonen is usually targeted for boys or people that are looking for something more action-focused, adventure, and we definitely can't forget the power of friendship. The shonen genre usually follows a male lead that goes through an epic adventure and that always has like a goal that they have to achieve, and that adventure is meant to help them get to that goal. In that you'll normally find some things that have like rivalry, betrayals, or even a boy that loves somebody who doesn't deserve to be all that love. And if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. The second genre that we're going to be tackling on today is going to be the shoujo. Now, the shoujo genre is usually targeted for younger girls or people who are looking for a good romance, drama, and personal growth kind of story. The genre usually follows like a female lead that's navigating through her ups and downs of life and, finding love, tackling on different kind of relationships, and through these ups and downs end up finding a new self, like a new, best way to put it is a new sense of self. That itself is going to be something that's going to be more of the love story, really gets you on the emotional aspect of things. And quite honestly, I love my shoujo every once in a while, just some of them have a way of just pulling at your heartstrings. Next thing you know, you're watching episode 1, 2, 3, and then 10, and then boom, you're hooked, and you're like, at the end of it, you're like, why? Sharing some tears. But no, great genre. and everybody could find something that they're really enjoying it. It's very cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's very very cute. So the next genre that we have is the josei or josei, depending on who's asking. So that genre usually targets a more mature woman demographic, I guess. Now, these usually tackle more mature themes where it kind of depicts like an adult life. So, kind of like a day in my life type of thing, but as an adult. And you'll have more mature content, you'll find more mature points of views, and these animes usually are focused on career, relationship, and motherhood. And those ones, again, can actually pull at your heartstrings, and you'll also find that you can get a little bit emotional from these. Yeah. I'll drop down some examples, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be my recommendation part. But anyways, we're going to get back to seinen, or seinen, depending on who's asking. Now, that genre caters to the older male, the older male audience, or like people that are just very into like these dark, edgy, serious, mature themes. Often enough, you'll get like these main characters that are super complex, and the story itself is gonna get you questioning your morals and your value, and you're gonna be asking yourself like, man, should I really trust the people around me, or is our society like this? Seinen is really gonna be like a head scratcher, because sometimes you'll just be like, oh my god, should I be covering my eyes, or you're gonna be like, whoa, did I just really understand everything that happened, or is everything that happened until now, was it a lie? That's really what you're going to be getting from this genre. It's just a bunch of headache, but you'll be hooked from beginning to end. It's fantastic. My personal favorite, as you could probably tell, I absolutely love this genre because of the main characters that we see in them and that we find. They're all perfection, in my opinion. So that really gives us our four main genre. Now, obviously, we're going to, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to have our subgenres. So we're going to have actions, adventure, comedy, slice of life. For those of you who don't know, that's more of like a mundane aspect of life. So like you'll probably follow a group of teenagers that are going through high school. You'll see them cram through school or fall in love. It's just very more of like a realistic point of view. We also have sports, isekai. So, you're walking down the street one day and a train hits you or a truck hits you, and next thing you know, you're transported to another world. Come back to me when you understand the isekai train or isekai truck kind of memes, but I'll make sure to put one up for you guys to see. We also have psychological, magic, mecha, and sci-fi. So these are also different type of themes that you'll be finding in the anime world. So yes, it may sound a little bit overwhelming, but you just need to watch, whatever you want to watch. That doesn't mean that you have to go ahead and binge animes of all of these genre, but really start with whatever piques your interest. So if one of these, genre that I've mentioned was like, oh yeah, that definitely sounds like I want to watch it, please go ahead and watch it. Don't let their target demographic be the reason why you're not watching something. Because I know that when I first started watching anime, I wasn't watching some animes because I was like, oh no, I was told that this were for XYZ. And I just, dodged them completely. And later on, I came back and I was watching them and I was like, wow, I'm actually fully in love. It gives you like a different perspective of things. So I do believe that you shouldn't be afraid of experiencing with different things. Just like, you never know if you like a drink until you drink it. Well, it's kind of the same thing with anime. You never know if you like it until you try it. Regardless of the genre or regardless of what people say, give it a shot. You might be pleasantly surprised. Now that we've covered a little bit of all this and I've preached to you a bit about watching whatever you want to watch, let's get into some more juicy stuff. Let's start breaking down, or let's start getting into some recommendations. So here's part 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each genre that we just named, and I will give 2 choices of animes that I've really enjoyed for each of these genre. Now, I'm going to try to mix in something old with something new, just so that you get a better feel of the evolution of anime throughout the years. So first on our list was shonen. So for shonen, what I'm gonna be suggesting to you guys today is going to be Hunter x Hunter. It is a fantastic story. It starts off a little bit slow, but it really like the engines really start going as the story goes along. Fantastic story. Demon Slayer, on the other hand, woo! I know some people are gonna hate me and be like, "Why are you recommending Demon Slayer?" Oh no, I honestly love it. It is a great animation. The stories may not be as good as some other shonens that we have out right now, but the animation competes with almost anything that is currently airing. So go ahead, start it. It is not that long at all. Like, I think it's what, 3 seasons? I'm sorry if I'm wrong and there's 4, but no more than 3 to 4 seasons. It is fantastic. Now, next genre that we're gonna get into is gonna be shoujo. Ho, ho, ho! Don't shoot me for what I'm about to say, but shoujo, I'm honestly gonna be saying Horimiya. I know some people don't believe that it belongs on this list because of some of these events that happened throughout the story, but I loved it. It was great. I do believe it belongs on there. It's a beautiful love story. I enjoyed it when I was back in high school. It was great. So do yourself a favor and definitely watch it. Now is the perfect time, certainly because of the fact that they're bringing it back. They're animating parts of the mangas that didn't get animated during the original run. So if not now, then when? Now, my other choice for what's currently out, My Love Story with Yamada-kan at level 999. Woo! I'm sorry, but that's great. It's funny, it's cute, it's wholesome. It just hits all of the boxes that a shoujo should hit. And for once, we're actually getting somebody that falls in love with like a gamer. No, I mean, sorry if it's a little bit of a spoiler, but you know, gamers finally getting some love, and I love it, and we love to see it. Next on the list is Josei Nana. Nana is a classic. It's an amazing stories with two people of the same name. You know what? Do yourself a favor. Just watch it. Just watch it. It's great. It definitely belongs on this list. The animation style, to me, I till this day, I still really like it. I still find that it has like nostalgic feeling to it, and the story. Again, if you think that that's something for you, go for it, because I watched it and I loved it. I didn't expect to at first, but it was a beautiful surprise. Now we're gonna keep going here with my next. I know it's not necessarily new, but it's definitely newer than Nana, and that is going to be Orange. I had to add a little bit of a tearjerker in there. Orange, just the first time I watched Orange, first year of, I believe, university, and oh, oh, I I was in all of my feelings because exams were hard. I wasn't asking for help. I was working 2, 3 jobs. I was struggling, and Orange just hit me in ways that I needed. It was a great story. The little messages that this anime gives you, just amazing. Like, every time somebody's asked me for a good sad anime to watch, Orange has always been on one of like the top of my list because it is just that good. Huh. So we're gonna go up to the next category, seinen, and again, it's my favorite category. So you should definitely be at least expecting one of them. That one's gonna be Death Note. Death Note is just a classic. Anyone who can say that Death Note is definitely one of the best animes out there. If you don't believe so, hey, everybody to their own, to each their own. But I believe that Death Note is one of the best animes out there, and it has passed the test of time. I've rewatched this anime countless times. Like, I'm pretty sure I've watched it like 10 times by now. Fantastic. From beginning to end, fantastic. I loved it. I've even read, I went and read all the side stories. The manga was just, just watch it and experience it for yourself. If you're very much looking for like a psychological thriller and something that's gonna, again, get you questioning your morals and be like, ooh, would I have done this? Or, not to say much, but who's the real villain? You know, that's the kind of questions that you'll be asking yourself during this one. Last but not least, and probably one of the most controversial anime out now. Well, I should say most controversial anime that's currently out now is going to be Mushoku. And sorry if I butchered the name, but Mushoku Tensei, like Jobless Reincarnation. I know some people don't think it should be a thing, but I believe that it is. I believe that it's a great anime, because quite frankly, sometimes with the isekai trope, it's like, yeah, you get reincarnated into a different world or you get transported into a different world, whatever. But for some reason, you know, that person's reincarnation, yeah, at the beginning of the anime, they realize that, oh no, I've been transported, and they have all their memories of their past life. But it feels like a lot of times they lose all of their flaws that they had in their past life whenever they enter this new one, and then you just magically become perfect. Well, this one actually just slaps that right in the face. It's like, nope, that person still carries over their depression, their anxiety, just how they feel in general. Their being hasn't changed. They still remain that same, I'm not going to say their age or anything, but they still remain that same person throughout the whole anime. Obviously, that we see that their growth definitely, you know, changes with their environment, but the base and the core of who they are didn't magically just disappear. And that's something that I really appreciate about this anime, and that's why I stuck with it. Obviously, like, there are some moments that you're like, why? But overall, it's a great choice. It's like, if you're trying to get into isekai, and you know, you're always faced by the fact that, oh, the person is always too kiddish. Well, here it's gonna be a roller coaster of emotions. But that sums up my recommendations. Now, I know I recommended a few animes. But where do you watch them? Ooh, such a great question. Where do you watch your animes? Well, we're gonna go straight into part 4. Where to watch anime. Now, let me get up close and personal and talk to y'all. I know for a fact that there is a bunch of websites where you can go and watch your animes for free. I'm not gonna promote them on here, but if you do find a way to invest in anime. I mean, unless you're only really in there just to make sure that, I'm just checking out to see if I'm even going to get into anime, I completely understand. Go ahead, watch a couple seasons of whatever anime you want to watch. Decide later on if you want to invest in a paying platform. That being said, if you decide not to and you're still using these websites, go right ahead. But do what I do. Collect a bunch of figures. Find a way to invest in the community that you like, just to show your support. But no further ado, let's get into some websites. The first website that we're going to be talking about here is obviously something that most of us already have. Netflix. Yes, Netflix. Netflix has been increasing their anime catalog for a while now. And I have to admit, Netflix is putting in work. Like, the new exclusives that Netflix be dropping for animes are actually straight fire. I'm not gonna lie about that. Considering the last Black Clover movie, wow, both sub and dub were excellent. I loved it. The animation was crisp. I have no complaints. Like, Netflix, good job. Like, I have to admit, y'all did a great job on that, and just keep up the good work. The next one that I have to suggest is going to be Amazon. Amazon Anime does have, like, some of the animes. If you're watching anime in dub or sub, doesn't really matter. I personally like sub, but for those of you who like dub and even they want to watch French dub, parce que tu parles français, ouais, moi aussi je parle français, ça va. But if you like French dub, you can also go on Amazon. Amazon will have some animes that are going to be French dubbed, and that's pretty cool. So if you are looking for, you know, different dubs or like animes that are on Netflix or sometimes even on Crunchyroll, which is going to be our next platform that we're going to be talking about, check out Amazon Anime. You will find some like gems. Like, I know they have Log Horizon, which is something that I haven't really talked about on here, but Log Horizon is honestly another one of like my favorite animes. Underrated, but I love it. But anyways, check out Amazon. The next one that I have here is gonna be Crunchyroll. Yes, Crunchyroll, the Crunchyroll. This is like my main platform. Like I won't like yeah. I just love Crunchyroll. Their new beta for like the web browser is A1. Just watching all of their series, fantastic. Like having them come out with the new weekly episodes on time, great. They've been boosting the strength of their server because we all know that like that Dragon Ball episode a couple years back crashed everything. But like Crunchyroll has been putting in work, making sure that we do have a stable platform to watch anime. You'll be able to find animes both in sub and dub, and also have like different language. I saw that they had dubs in like Portuguese and stuff like that. So if you want to watch anime in different languages, yeah, just go over there. Honestly, it's like the hub for anime watching. It's great. So next up, we have Funimation. I know Funimation is currently merging with Crunchyroll. I don't have the full extent of when Funimation or if Funimation will ever be taken down. But until then, I still also subscribe to Funimation because they have other series that Crunchyroll won't have, or they have dubs of animes that Crunchyroll also doesn't have, or sometimes Crunchyroll will have that anime, just not the dub version. And let's be real, sometimes if I'm like working or if I'm like cooking, whatever, I don't fully understand Japanese. I mean, I don't fully understand. I just don't understand Japanese like that. So sometimes having the dub playing in the background still allows me to like enjoy an anime that I've already watched multiple times in the past while I'm working or cooking, whatever. You could be doing the same thing while writing your essay, you know what I mean? But Funimation, great platform. Next one that we have on our list is going to be Hulu. Hulu, underrated. I know it's a little bit new, but it does have some gems. Currently getting exclusives like Tokyo Revenger. Like, what? And oh wait, let's not forget. First of all, let's not forget and pay our respect to Bleach, because Bleach came back strong. Like, it's been gone for so long, and I've been one of the biggest Bleach fan since day one. Like, people were telling me to watch Naruto, and I was like, nah, bro, I'm good with Bleach. Like, Bleach was. Anyways, I'm gonna have to help make a whole other video about that. But Hulu does have some exclusives, very good platforms. I know that they have a new one that just came out not long ago. The name is not coming to me, but it was a great anime. I did finish it. It's pretty good. But anyways, Hulu's another paying platform that people can subscribe to if you want to watch some animes. Now, free platforms that are legitimate. Well, whatever. Free platforms that you can actually watch anime without any, sus activities. Tubi TV. Tubi TV is going to be playing a lot of like the old gen animes. So you're going to be finding like Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe Naruto is also going to be on there. It works like cable TV pretty much. So you'll just go and find the anime channel, and then you'll see what's playing. Most of the time, it's going to be oldies. So if you're feeling a little bit nostalgic, or you want to be like, oh, well, let me see what kids in elementary school were talking to me about when they were talking about their anime. Well, guess what? You can relive these glory days and just go and watch the anime channel, and you'll just be seeing a bunch of nostalgic anime playing. Same concept with the second honorable mention is going to be Pluto. Pluto is also another free like cable platform where you can go ahead, go to the anime channel, and you'll be able to see what's currently playing. Same concept with Tubi is it's gonna be oldies, so don't go on there expecting to watch like JJK or something, because like that's not gonna happen. But you could go on there and expect to stumble on Naruto or something like that. But yeah, those are gonna be the places that you can go and watch anime while still supporting the anime community. Again, other websites still do exist, and if you're not even sure that you want to get into anime, go ahead. But I'm not going to tell you what they are. You could probably find them on your own. But yeah, go ahead and find out where you want to watch it, find out what you want to watch, and take it one step at a time. I'm just going to reiterate here. This is how you're going to get into anime, and this is just how to start watching anime. It's really just all about understanding the different types of genre, understanding what genre suits your needs, because sometimes you might want to watch something more sad, sometimes you might want to watch an adventure. Find out what genre fits you, because if you want to watch something that's more mature but still has a little bit of a love story to it, that does exist. Like seinen romance do exist. Like Love is War is actually one of my favorites. It's just fantastic. So yeah, they do exist. You will be able to find something that's tailored for you. Not all sappy story are tailored for the younger audiences, and also not all adventures animes are going to be shonens. You will be able to experience stuff for yourself, and I do support the idea of you just going out there and experiencing things for yourself. You don't necessarily have to take my words for it or even watch my recommendations, but do take the knowledge that you got out of there in regards of the genres and the subgenres and what they imply to build a top 10 of your own. And that is what I'm really trying to support or preach while I'm here, I guess, is just find out who you are and find out what you like in the anime community and become your own person. Don't let other people tell you that your anime that you're watching aren't good. As long as they're good to you, then so be it. Some people don't even watch the currently hot animes, and I would still consider them anime fans. So don't let yourself get stuck in that you have to watch what's new to be considered cool, or watching anime is not cool, because best believe I've heard that all of my life. But find what you love and just watch it and enjoy yourself. That is all I have to say, and I hope I see y'all again. Please feel free, like, subscribe, share this to your friends that suggested you One Piece. If somebody suggested you One Piece as your first anime, and mind you, One Piece is like my favorite anime right now. Like, let me just show you. One Piece like is middle shelf. Like I have so many One Piece animes, figures I should say, and some of the mangas as well. But anyways, if somebody suggested you One Piece as the first anime you should watch, please send them this video, because and tell them to skip at the end, just when I'm doing this little rant, because I have a beef to pick with all of y'all. Cause let him get up. Yeah, stop traumatizing the newbies like that, please and thank you. All right, well, this was it. This is King Yami. Thank you very much for watching, and y'all have a great day, and hope you enjoy your anime. Peace.